Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Hope you're having a great day. Today, I wanted to ask you a question. Where do you find your strength when you're weak? So if you have your Bibles, please turn to Isaiah 40:29 through 31. He gives power to the weak, and to those who have no might, he increases strength. Even the youths shall faint and be weary, and the young men shall utterly fall. But those who wait on the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings like eagles. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not faint. To give us some background info, Isaiah is writing a comfort letter to the Jews, encouraging them and telling them to put their strength in God. So now that we know what's going on, let's go back to my question. Where do you find your strength when you're weak? Do you find it in how many friends you have? Do you find it in how many accomplishments you make? Do you find it in how many possessions you have? Or do you find it by trusting in God? To give us an example, let's turn to Genesis 12:1 through 9. Now the Lord had said to Abram, "Get out of your country, from your family, and from your father's house, to a land that I will show you. I will make you a great nation. I will bless you and make your name great, and you shall be a blessing. I will bless those who bless you, and I will curse him who curses you. And in you all the families of the earth shall be blessed." So Abram departed as the Lord had spoken to him, and Lot went with him. And Abram was 75 years old when he departed from Haran. Then Abram took Sarai his wife, and Lot his brother's son, and all their possessions that they had gathered, and the people whom they had acquired in Haran. And they departed to go to the land of Canaan. So they came to the land of Canaan. Abram passed through to the place of Shechem, as far as the terebinth tree of Moreh, and the Canaanites were then in the land. Then the Lord appeared to Abram and said, "To your descendants I will give you this land." And there he built an altar to the Lord who had appeared to him. And he moved from there to the mountains east of Bethel. And he pitched his tent with Bethel on the west and Ai on the east. There he built an altar to the Lord and called on the name of the Lord. So Abram journeyed, going on still toward the south. Okay, so let's think about this. Abram left everything he knew. He took a chance and trusted a God who he knew nothing about. And he did this without knowing anything about the situation or the circumstances. And the nation of Israel came out of it. All because he trusted a God who he knew nothing about. Which brings me to the second thing I want to talk about. Trusting in God. We can say we trust in God, and we can go through all the motions. But do we actually trust Him to handle all our everyday problems, like getting that big test done, or witnessing to that friend who doesn't believe in God? Proverbs 3:5 through 6 says, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to Him, and He will make your path straight." What this means is we need to trust in God. Okay, so to sum it all up, these are the points I would like to make. Number 1, trust in God. God has your back. He's not going to double cross you or abandon you. I'm going to say that again. He is not going to double cross you or abandon you. You see, God is not that God who's going to be like, "Sayonara, see you next fall." He's going to stay with you through times of bad and through times of good. God will always be with you. 2. Find your strength in God. We cannot handle everything by ourselves. Remember Isaiah 40:29 through 31. He gives power to the weak, and to those who have no might he increases strength. Even the youths shall faint and be weary, and the young men shall utterly fall. But those who wait on the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings like eagles. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not faint. As disciples of Christ, what world problems today seem to be beyond a solution? How do you react to problems with helplessness, sorrow, disgust, hope, and why? What mountains and hills are there in your life today? If you compare your faith to Abram's faith, would you have a strong faith or a weak faith? Would you rather be blessed or would you rather be a blessing? To what priority might God be calling you to do?